Niin. Hello everyone!
Hello everybody, we are alive!
We are back!
Yes, after our long hiatus.
Exactly, nobody noticed but whatever.
Hiatus. Yes, that.
Mm-hmm.
It is very dark out here, but you can't see that.
Exactly, you are seeing a ground.
Yes, and there's lots of lights around us.
Exactly.
And I think some random child is staring at us. Wait, no. I think he's eating food actually.
I don't know, that's probably his kitchen or something.
Yes, it looks like that. Anyways.
I think I just saw a person
Oh god, that one guy is shirtless. Wait, no, is that a shirt? I think that's a shirt.
It could be. It looks like he's at his desk.
I think that's a shirt, thank god.
Yeah, just skin tone.
Yes, anyways. Sorry guys.
Yeah, I don't know how we are doing right now.
Yes, well, how about you tell about your personal tragedy that happened?
Oh yeah, a week ago actually, when Liam Payne died, I was kind of like, dear Lord, what has happened? Yeah, that was my reaction. Exactly. It was very silly because I was coming home from my riding lesson and I just opened Instagram and it's a black and white picture of Liam and it's like 1993 I think, or no, I don't remember his birth year, but whatever. And the line thing.
Yes, the line that shows his death.
Yeah. And 2024 and I was like, oh
is this a joke?
what? Because I've not really been that connected to the One Direction fandom at all in lately, because it's just not that good for me, because I know they're not really coming back like that, so I've just kind of like chilled and not worried about it too much. And then I was like, oh, what have I missed? And then I go, once I'm in the bus coming home and I read like the news and everything, and I'm like, he fell off a balcony, a third floor balcony. How do you die from that? Then I learned he had taken drugs and alcohol, and I was like, I don't know. I just was like, what? Like I know he had like alcoholism earlier, and I think it's kind of an ugly word, but it's also true. So yeah, and everybody thought he recovered, like, because at some point he was talking like, I'm 100 days sober now and everything like that, and I was like, all right, things are good. It was just a era in his life, kinda. Apparently not.
Yeah, he went right back to that and never came down, I guess.
Yeah, probably like I don't know. But there was the time he released Teardrops, or what was it? The single, and everybody was like, yes, new Liam music coming, maybe an album soon, and everything like that. Like, we were told that there would be a second album coming from him.
And then there wasn't.
Yeah, exactly. And I was just like really shocked, and I'm not sure how to really process it. It's just kind of like, because like, it's not like I've ever met him or I'm ever gonna meet him. I just have to trust that he actually is like that. So I think it's kind of like different in a way, because when like a family member dies or something, I've known them for my whole life, and now I just like won't see them, but nothing's really changing now in that way, and it's a bit odd, honestly. But I think I'll get over it. It's just like sad in a way.
Don't get depressed because Liam Payne is dead.
Yeah.
Liam Payne.
Liam, I think I say Liam. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Bloody,
he's British.
Bloody Brits. Those bloody damn Brits doing their British stuff.
Yeah. I don't know, it's just kind of sad, because also when Harry was on tour like a year ago or so, and then he just went offline completely, and we haven't heard like in a year properly from him. Of course, there's always these rumors and news articles like, Harry was seen in London on this day X, you know.
Wow, Harry hangs around in public spaces?
Yeah.
This is a shocker.
Yeah, but like he hasn't posted on Instagram or anything, and now he's just like, I miss you, Liam, we loved you, Liam, like, I'm sorry that happened to you. And it's just so sad that after a year he has to come out and post that.
Yeah, I think like the hardest part that I think about, like, when I think about this is like, he has a wife, right, and a child.
No, not a wife, but a child. Yes.
Yeah, well-
I think they broke up and everything, but
Well,
yeah.
yeah, but he has a child, he has
Yeah.
friends and all that, and then he dies, and you know it's not normal for them. Not just the death, but like the reception to the death. It's never gonna be a private thing. It's not. They can't grieve in peace. It's gonna be public. They're gonna want statements. People want to know how they feel. They want statements. They want what could have happened. What could be the motivation. They want speculation, and it's just. It's a dead loved one.
Yeah, exactly.
Leave him alone.
Like he has parents and he has siblings and like
Yeah.
and like a 7-year-old child. That child is old enough to comprehend what has happened.
Yeah, it's just like leave the family and the friends
Yeah,
alone,
exactly.
man. It's
Yeah.
none of your business if he fucking dies. He may be
Yeah.
a celebrity, but he's not like that important
Yeah,
to
and
you personally.
Exactly. And then when I saw the article, I don't know how real it actually is because I have no proof behind it, but it said that he had been donating to children's GoFundMes.
Yeah.
And I was like I actually have no idea if it's real or not, so I like, because if it's real, there might be other intentions behind the death more than just like an accident or something.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, like, how can you prove that this person has donated to GoFundMe? I have no idea how GoFundMe works.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can look at their like credit history, but then that's a
Yeah.
police case, and
Exactly.
you're not gonna get those files. They're not gonna release those files
Yeah.
because it's none of your business.
Exactly, like, I know that police found his body because the hotel like called, hey, we have a drunk person here who could be in danger, so please come. And then he had already fallen and died, and the police found him. And like the police probably investigated like at what has happened here. But like if they find something, I think they are only gonna tell his family like, hey, we think this is what happened. I hope you can get some peace with this information.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
They are not gonna tell the public and the media. Like that would not be professional at all.
Yeah, because it's just like it's none of our business.
Exactly.
Doesn't matter. It's just.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, the fans have a right to grieve, but they have a right to only grieve the public figure that was Liam Payne. They don't have the right to grieve the father, the son, the brother that was Liam Payne, you know?
And it's just so annoying. It's always so complicated with like public figures and
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, I mean, to take a very different example, but when Queen Elizabeth died,
Yeah.
that was a worldwide thing that like struck everyone, and it's the nationwide grief that Britain went through, or the English. I don't know, not the rest of them probably, but especially the English.
Yeah.
It's like, and the amount of flowers that there were, like at the British, what's it called, institute.
Probably. I have
The
no
thing
idea.
that they have here was crazy, and my cousin cried. And I was like, what does it matter? She was a royal.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I don't know, but it's so complicated because it's an entire nation like trying to join this grief
Yeah.
of a son and grandchildren and just very close figures to her, and it's just not the same thing.
Yeah. And it's just so, like, I can only think, like, in Formula 1 also, like, when, like, well, we have not had very many deaths lately, which is good in my opinion, but, like, Jules Bianchi and Ayrton Senna, they're legends, quite honestly. They've become, and people grieve them, and whether it's like allowed or not, people will.
Yeah.
And like, it's not how you really cannot control that people to that
Yeah,
degree
exactly.
at all, and you can say it's wrong, but it's not really gonna stop them. And it has so many layers.
Yeah,
And
That's the thing. I think people are allowed to grieve, but I don't think people understand the level of grief that the actual family and like the people close to them are in, because they feel like they're entitled to the information of those people because they're also grieving, but you're not grieving the real person. You're grieving an image.
Yeah, but it's also, you cannot say that everybody does it, but you also can't say nobody does it, and it's just so...
Yeah, it's very complicated.
Yeah.
Hello, welcome to teenager shitposting. This is the episode where we talk about death and how to handle celebrity deaths.
Yeah.
We're very politically correct.
Exactly, like, I don't know. Well, it's just opinions, and we really can't say we're wrong or right, because it's an opinion in the end, but when talking about death, like, I always comes to mind Michael Schumacher. He's not dead, to our knowledge. And he was...
Our knowledge?
Well, we know nothing about him.
Wait, so he may be dead?
Well, if he were, we wouldn't know, because he's very private about that, because he... Let's say he is alive, because we don't know any better. In 2013, he had a skiing accident in the Alps. And he got into... It was a really bad accident. He had to be put into a coma for quite a long time and everything. And then his family just wanted to keep it private, you know. Nothing... They didn't want anything to spread out. They just told that, hey, this has happened with Michael. Please leave us alone. This is like a big thing to us. And like that. And their privacy was not respected.
Yeah, that's
they had a guide with them while they were skiing, and then after the accident he took people back to the accident place.
Jesus.
Yeah. And I think
that's so fucking shitty.
Yeah.
Imagine making money off of someone's actual like fucking oh sweet Jesus Christ.
And it was like his family didn't like that.
Wow.
Yeah, and I think they got some compensation for that also, like...
They better?
Yeah. But anyway...
Oh God, I've become British again.
Yeah, but... And people like grieve that, because like, hey, this is a very big figure. Very, like, he matters a lot in F1 and is a very known person and everything. And like, people still grieve because we have no idea what's gonna happen with that, you know.
Yeah.
Like, there is a rumor that he was seen at his daughter's wedding lately for the very first time since like 2013. Like, in 11 years he was seen now for the first time. And yeah, and it's told that his daughter Gina, I think, and her fiance asked everybody to like put their phones away so he wouldn't be caught on camera.
Right.
So we like have no proof, but we also cannot deny, and it's just so complicated. Everybody like wants to know.
Yeah, but in the end, does it matter? I mean, I suppose it matters for the scandal. Like, did he make it? Did he survive? But like, he's a person, you know, and if he did survive, maybe he just saw this as an out from the fame, you know. He doesn't have to be the famous F1 driver anymore. But who am I? I'm just speculating too, you know. It's like, none of my business.
Yeah, like, I don't think anybody else knows, but like his wife, his 2 children, and maybe his like brother.
Yeah, and I don't think anybody else should know.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, frankly, doesn't matter.
Yeah, but then it also, like, there are so many people and so many people that care on different levels and grieve on different levels and everything. There is too many layers, and you really cannot say it has to be this way.
Yeah,
you know.
But I think it's like, I think the family deserves more closure than the fans.
Yeah.
And if it's
obviously, but yeah, it just.
Yeah, it's very complicated. Grief is complicated, but in the end, I do think that public figures, their deaths are especially tragic because they're so public.
Yeah.
And it's never just a person dying.
And the point I wanted to bring with Schumacher was that because we don't know if he's dead, you know, the grief is totally different in a way than we are kind of like grieving that idea of him maybe, or like there's hope that he may return, you know.
Yeah.
So it's on a different level in that way. But yeah, it annoys me how things cannot just be simple.
Yeah, but if things were simple, they'd also be kind of boring, wouldn't they? And
There's people.
Cut the camera.
Bye bye.